So my next book, I will admit, if I jack up some names, please, I apologize now. But when I say this book, I can't wait till I can read the second one. I'm giving myself a break because on Audible, it's probably about 11 hours long, if not 13 hours long. I might be wrong. But Raybearer by Jordan, and I might even want to attempt to pronounce her last name, but just know it's a beautiful gold book with a beautiful brown skinned girl with a crown on her head. That's what drew me towards the book. Covers do everything, y'all. For those of you who are authors, covers, if you have the right cover, you will have people want to read your book based on the cover alone. And basically you have Tarisai, who is growing up in the world, and she realizes she's isolated. She realizes her handmaidens, people who watch after her, they don't touch her. She's tucked away, and she only sees her mom momentarily. She doesn't see her mom often. She doesn't have a relationship with her mom. And then she finds out her dad. Now, this is the part I'm still confused about, and if you know it, please drop it in the comments. Dad was either a demon or an angel. But either way, he was not human, and it was abomination for her mom and him to be together to make her. But the mom demanded that no, you're going to help me make a child, and she's going to do whatever I want her to do. So they have Tarisai. He said, well, at least you can let me name her Tarisai. So Tarisai's mission, what she finds out, sadly, is she was born to have the ultimate mission of killing the crown prince. And in order for her to kill the crown prince, they grew her up in such a way that she was very knowledgeable about things, but she wasn't knowledgeable about things. So what it is the crown prince has a court, and they have 11 people that he can trust, and they grow up together from the time they're like, I want to say 11, and I might be wrong on the age. And they have to grow up together, and if he trusts you, then he anoints you and blesses you, and then y'all all share an aura where y'all can communicate, almost like telepath, if I'm saying that right. So basically they can think something, and then they can hear each other and talk amongst each other. They grow a relation towards each other, and it ends up being where one of the women in the group, when they grow up, he will take them on as a wife, and they will bear a Raybearer. Well, she is determined, once she gets to a certain age, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to hurt him. I love him. I will die for him. And she's in this weird place because she has this dark spirit about her that says, no, you were trained to kill him, and you're going to kill him. There's so much I want to tell y'all, but I don't want to give it away. But the question is she going to kill him? Is she going to carry out her mom's mission? Because her mom has people in places watching her to see what she is going to do. Then, I forgot the guy's name, but he is basically like the guard of the prince. And he's been trained to fight. He knows people. Everyone has like a hollow. Hers, she can take your memories. She can give you memories, or she can take your memories so you're not having bad dreams, or help you remind you of something that happens. She can see what is happening using your memories. And in his hollow, and I don't remember his name because he was my favorite character, but when you read so many books, things are all over the place. And pretty much his thing was weakness. So his father used to train him to fight, and he would have to fight people, and he was always able to win because he can always see, oh, they broke their shin, oh, they broke their ankle, and he knew how to annihilate them. But he had the most tender heart. And initially he was tied up and chained up because there were rumors that he killed people, and that because he was super huge as a 12-year-old and got even bigger when he was older. And there was a special connection because Tarisai was the first one who actually had a conversation with him and spoke to him. and he admitted that he was the only one in the crew in the 11. I remember Tyrsai at one point did not want to be anointed because she was worried, if I get anointed, I feel like I'm going to kill him. So I don't want to be anointed. And then the guy who was like the prince's protector, he didn't want to be anointed because he wanted to be able to go home when he needed to protect his mother. His father was very abusive. So you had that dynamic going. So it's one of those things, y'all, when I say it was a page turner, and at one point when you think one thing is going to happen and then it flips it, and when you think she's not going to do something and she does something, y'all, I wish I could tell you what all happens in this book. But I'm not, because I want you to read it. So again, it's called Raybearer. And then the sequel to it is The Redemptor. That's what I have to read next. Jordan, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but y'all will see the pictures of the videos of the books when I do the videos. But y'all, that, I never thought I would get into sci-fi and fantasy. One thing I'm realizing is that I have a deep love for fantasy. Fiction writers already are awesome people because you take something that's fake and you draw some elaborate storyline. You have characters, you have to have a setting, you have to have a conflict. Fantasy and science fiction, you're actually creating a new world. How they operate, how they breathe, how they live, how they spend money, how they're being, how's their governments, their cities where they live. You have to, their minds are just beautiful to me. I love it. I love it, y'all. But definitely Raybearer by Jordan. You see the book there. You see it. Yes. Read it.